How y'all doing?
Yep.
This is episode 1010.
110.
110. I said 1010. Don't you hate when niggas be like, yo, yeah, 2000, when niggas be saying
2010. 2020.
No, they be like 010.
Yeah, weird shit.
What the fuck is a 010?
They fucks it up. They fucks
Niggas
it
say
up.
niggas talk like
They
that.
fucks it up.
Yes.
No.
No.
024 by accident. They be by accident.
010 is crazy.
Niggas be like, no, in 010, what?
Yeah.
Just 10?
In 010 it was real.
I got my blooder to the left of me.
Yep.
Kenny with the fucking K, the hood Arsenio Hall.
Non-violent.
Be non-violent tonight.
Non-violent tonight. I like the jacket, Kenny.
Thank you so much.
It gives me Fantastic Four.
That's Danza boy.
Silver Surfer.
Take this money. Ain't no way you can take it from me.
On a Puffin Mace
that's
tip.
what you
Let's
want?
get it.
Oh, G-Dub.
Let's get it.
Do the shimmy.
Welcome home.
Missy, what
Welcome
was
home.
Missy doing?
Welcome home. I can't stand her. I'm not Missy. I'm a man. Don't do that.
Well, I mean,
She want the bullshit.
still in
Introduce Matt so we get the fuck rolling. 'Cause She want, don't.
It's
I
still
don't want to
in
be. I want to be in a good space.
All right,
Yo.
cool. All right, and to the left of Kenny, we going to skip the guest, but we coming right back to him with an elaborate introduction.
For sure. Fat boy got him.
We got my sister,
Mm-hmm.
the truth teller,
Super.
Miss Bullshit Detector,
Mm.
Miss Rough Around the Edges,
Mm-hmm.
motherfucking Matt.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Matt, Tahir.
Might get the weight up.
Fucking
let it-
everything under there.
it'll be on here.
Yeah, it would definitely be on there.
The champ is here.
What's up, y'all? How was your
That's what I'm saying. My week was good. Did I do anything?
I ain't even talked to y'all niggas since last week.
Sure didn't.
I feel like we need to bond more.
I feel like I ain't do nothing. I didn't do anything.
My week was great.
I see she's taking Target.
No,
All right,
no, we ain't doing that. I just said I had a great week.
Listen, before you go off on me, are you still in a relationship this week?
Completely.
Wait, say it again.
Completely.
She's still in a relationship this week.
Completely. She even though she checked
The
the
week
nigga,
not over.
she
Wait,
check-
when was that? No, ho, stop.
All right.
We ain't doing that. I'm
All right.
still in a relationship
Yes,
this week.
she's in a
That's
relationship.
it. Everybody had a good week. We
So
breathing.
you're not single. All right, cool.
I'm
This week.
Store run.
today Wednesday.
Trey Songz.
Yo,
Store run.
So
Store run. Go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead.
And I kept.
look,
Let's remember what I
listen,
did.
real
Yeah,
shit.
I got you. I'm going to ignore the
listen,
text
listen.
messages too. I'm
No,
gonna
I'm
leave
talking
it there.
about what I did. I ain't say nothing about something.
Yeah, but what
It's
I'm letting
cool,
you, what I'm
though.
letting you know is right
It's
now.
cool.
No, hold on. Before we go there, I'm just letting you know. I only said store run. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, you right. You did, but
But
before
I
that,
didn't
you
go
was
to the
talking.
left. I
That's the
almost
guilt.
did. I took it
That's
back.
the guilt.
It is
All right,
the
say
guilt.
no more. Go
That's the
ahead,
guilt.
All
Fibble.
right, go ahead.
That's the guilt.
Go ahead.
All right, so earlier I went down. Earlier I was downtown. No, I was down South Street earlier, right? So then I had went to Angelo's to get a cheesesteak, right? I've been on my shit lately, like seeing little cool shit on Instagram and then putting it on the, saving it, and then if I got
Going.
time during the day, go check that shit out, right? I'm gonna keep it a bean. The wait is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just tell you how ungrateful white people are. So I'm standing in front of this couple. They ordering a cheesesteak and shit. I don't know what the fuck they was getting, but this little this little blonde hair white baby was standing in the stroller acting like she wanted to do stunts, right?
Okay.
So the mom is telling the dad what to get at the register, but I'm noticing this baby about to bust her ass. What happens? The baby falls and busts her ass, right?
Did you pick the baby
I
up?
picked the white baby up,
You out of pocket.
and I felt out of pocket.
You should have
I
never
picked the
did
white
that.
baby up and gave her to the mom.
What she do?
Said nothing. The dad's cussing the mom out because she like, how the fuck you let the baby fall? Nobody said, thank you for picking my white baby
Wow.
up. Nothing like that.
Wow.
Not the
So now,
Caucasian baby
when I
pick
get
up.
to the register, the lady was like, did they say thank you? I said, fuck no. She said, and she white. That's how fucked up the moment
See?
was.
See?
So if I've been wrong, if I would let the white baby stay on the
you did
floor.
it. It's
Out of
cool. It's-
humanity.
right.
It
It's
wasn't
okay.
race, just so happened her description was white.
Right. It's
All right,
okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
I felt slighted. So when I go outside and wait an hour and 10 minutes for this fucking cheesesteak, I'm thinking about it the whole time. Like, why the fuck they ain't say thank you for picking my baby up?
Yeah. That's like them women that don't say thank you when you open the door for them and they just walk in.
Ooh,
I don't know who you playing with. I should
I
smack you in the
always
back
say
of your
thank
head.
you, and I
Yeah.
always.
I'm
say
gonna pull
thank
your
you.
weave next time.
That was nutty.
Don't play
You
with me.
should
That
pull
was
they
nutty.
pull it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna step on your thong flip flops with the toes out, with the white toes, cause you played with me. I might trip you when we get inside the building.
All right, cool. All right, cool. So look,
Do it.
okay.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to think how I want to attack this.
Like,
Before I get into this, I tried to fucking a chicken Big Mac this week. They're awesome.
Now
ew, that shit
listen,
disgusting.
They're
ew,
fucking
that's
awesome.
a chicken sandwich.
It's
Yo,
not
you
a
gotta-
chicken. It's not the
Yo,
same kind of
yes,
meat
it
or
is.
nothing.
At
Yes,
this
it is.
point, he eat anything. It
Paul,
looked like a.
Hey.
Hey. At this point, I
Listen.
said
I'm
what
gonna
I
let the
said.
barage come.
He eat
Look,
anything.
y'all
settle down.
Bro.
I'm
All right,
the fucking I ate it and I didn't like it, and I'm a big Mac sauce person, so it was disgusting. It looked like a big ass chicken nugget. It's the same texture as the chicken nugget.
When they said a chicken Big Mac, I actually thought it was
was
a
you?
Big Mac on top with the
You thought it
chicken
was you?
sandwich. No, I thought I'm Big Mac. I ain't that Big Mac though. Listen, I thought it was a burger on top and a chicken sandwich. I think they should do that. McDonald's put a burger on top and a chicken sandwich at the bottom.
so
Somebody
it's
a
like
lot going
a beef and chicken, which is perfectly fine.
with the same
That's-
stuff on it.
No,
That's
that's
like-
cool. I feel
That
it. I feel
sound
it.
great.
No,
yeah.
I feel
That's
it, bro.
like
when
an
I found
interracial
out it was
threesome.
2 chicken sandwiches, I said, "What is this?"
Yeah, it was a place that used to sell Jungle
You
Fever,
said what?
Jungle Fever cheesesteaks.
That was like an interracial threesome.
You ever had a Jungle Fever
Why
cheesesteak?
you gotta make
You never heard of Cheesesteak
Combining
Factory?
the meats.
interracial though?
Because it's 3 patties, white and black. All right.
Only 2 patties.
This is crazy.
Oh, it is 2 patties. No, it ain't.
The
It is 2.
the
She was going to
burger
put the
and the
burger
chicken
meat and the
sandwich.
chicken at the bottom, not 3, just 2.
3
my
pieces
fault.
of bread. You trying to
Yeah,
what's
it's
up
3
with
pieces of
you?
bread.
You
I'm
want your
just...
stomach to be fucked up?
No, it didn't fuck me over.
So you liked
surprisingly.
it?
Yeah, I'm standing on it.
Oh, I
you
never
try to
had
judge
it.
me because I like a fucking
Oh
chicken Big
no,
Mac.
you know I eat the
Fuck
quarter
y'all.
pounder, but something just happened with them. I'm chilling
Oh, I
off
seen
them.
that. You call it too.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get to the script.
Yeah,
let's
go
get
ahead.
to the.
Let's get there. Let's get there.
Let's get to the biggest
Let's
bloody
get
at
there.
hand.
Let's get there.
Okay,
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
so years ago,
Yeah.
I want to give it 15, 14, right, that area. No,
14.
15.
For what? Before that.
I'm talking about when I
For
recognized.
you?
From when I
For you.
recognized. I hopped on the scene when Bloody started rapping, so that's when I started
Oh,
recognizing.
no,
and
no,
noticing
no.
people.
Okay, so that's
All
you.
right.
That's you. That's
All right,
you.
that's me.
That's
That's me.
you.
We used to see him around the studio often.
Yeah.
We used to see him around the studio often. His presence uptown was super undeniable,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
He transitioned into a 24 fit nigga.
Did he?
I think he was 24 fit before 24
that.
fit was here.
Before
Yeah.
He was 20. He was 25. He was 25 8 fit.
25 8 fit.
All right, we didn't say that.
All right, 25 8
Yeah,
fit.
yeah, yeah,
All right. Then the transition into movies.
yeah.
Now, the acronym of the movies, I'm not even going to misquote. I did my research.
Good job.
I did my research.
Ooh, journalist.
We gonna pop our shit.
Yeah, pop it.
We gonna pop our shit.
Go ahead.
And I feel honored that Bloody's here.
Yeah.
Right. Currently,
Yeah.
what's done after dark.
It was done. I can't wait, brother. I'm just letting you know. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Dope girls.
Yup. Clap all this shit.
Tell his when this shit cut, you put the
Clap
claps on that.
all this shit. His.
Jennie,
Mm-hmm. Clap all this shit.
backfire,
Let's go.
brush.
Let's go. Brush.
Brush.
Boy.
If y'all don't know who the fuck I'm talking about,
Yup. Can I do the noise?
yeah.
Okay.
If y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about,
Can I? F-A-A-A-A. That's how I used
do
to
it
be on
again,
the
do it
radio.
again, do it again.
F-A-A-A-A. Matter of fact, you can even hear the F-A-A-A-A. You know? Yup. I'm a fan, so go ahead.
A Philly fucking legend is in the fucking building.
For sure.
Give it up for Black Deniro, y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo,
Shout out to
fucked up. Shout out to Black for agreeing to come up here and do this with us, man.
Yeah, no, we definitely
Right.
appreciate that.
He has a
Yeah.
super busy schedule, you know,
Yes.
on the executive tip, you know, he got scheduled, you know.
Dog niggas in the movie too.
Yeah.
Right now. They
Right
shooting
now.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
shooting shit right now.
Yeah.
Excess, we saw you. We see you.
We see you.
See you.
I did see it.
We
I did see that.
Y'all niggas wearing all black. We already know this
see
shit.
that.
This shit about to be good.
All that, man.
He looked very comfortable with that
When
role.
niggas wear all black, you know what's up. You know,
Yo.
when niggas in the movie and everybody match is up. It is up. Any video you shoot and all y'all match is up. Everything always work out good when everybody match.
For sure.
Yep.
Black.
What
Thank
up?
you for being here, broski. We appreciate you.
What's up, man? Thanks for having me, y'all.
No, thanks for coming, bro.
Crazy.
Thanks
Yeah.
for coming, man.
Yeah.
And look, I just want to see how the stars align because me and Kenny was at the Realest podcast. No,
The realer than most.
Yeah, Realer Than Most podcast.
Realer than most. Shout out to
We
the
was at the
brothers.
Realer Than Most podcast. Shout out White Boy. Shout out Cash.
Yeah.
Shout out what's it, Core?
Cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out to those good brothers. Me and Kenny.
Damn, you remember everybody's name. So you up? Shout out to them for sure.
Yeah, me and Kenny was obliged to tap in with those good brothers.
Even though we left at 3:30 in the morning, it's cool.
Yo.
Bro, we ain't get out of here at 3:30 in the morning.
I know, it's one when I left.
We walk in there doing them, and they had that, they interviewing Black. So then, we did our turn and shit. Then it was over, and then we had the honor of having a conversation with him.
We had the conversation with him before we shot. That's how we got
Yeah,
an
yeah,
hour
yeah.
in
That's what's
too.
up.
Yeah,
We had
for
a
sure.
whole conversation. Like he dropped some jewels on us.
For sure. And his energy was good. He wasn't on no like, no, I ain't doing that shit. Like he was
Right,
very
right.
like, all right, cool, copy. You get what I'm saying? Like I like shit like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was giving up some game on shit too. So Black, I appreciate you for being here,
No
brother.
doubt, no doubt.
Thank you so much. What's up, Brody?
What up?
Ain't nothing.
Huh?
You got a lot of shit to say.
Yes, you do.
You
Yeah.
been in the game 30 years.
Yes, sir.
you gotta give it up to them how to fucking stay afloat. Cause niggas drown.
Listen.
Niggas drown at the first 6 months. Fuck a year.
Consistency.
Consistency.
That's it.
So before we get into the back, Black, can we just get a transition? Can we start from when you transition from rapping into the movie shit?
Mm-hmm.
So what was that? Like, how did that come about?
That's why I call it a hidden blessing. Doing songs, just doing songs. Like I stated before in previous interviews, even with my videos, there was always like substance to them.
Right.
It was always some substance in my videos as far as like a storyline, because I come from back in the day. So the videos back then had like a lot of storylines in them.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just a bunch of dudes standing on the corners and everybody behind you. It was always like a storyline inside of the video.
Mm-hmm.
So I always used to do that. And I made a song called It's More to the Story after rapping. Like my tail end of the rapping days, really, when I was like really chasing it. And it was like a story. It gave you like a feel where you could close your eyes and visualize it in your own way. And it was like a 3-minute song. We acted it out. Me, Spank the comedian, Cousin E. I called them, put them in it, put some homeboys from around the way. Called High Dep from Delaware. He shot it.
Mm-hmm.
And man, shit, we just we put that joint out, and it's 28 minutes long or something like that on YouTube.
Okay.
And then the next morning, the phone was just going crazy. I woke up to phone calls from everybody.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
You
And
shot your first mini.
So that was like, that video was like a pre to your next.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
right.
I wasn't really.
You ain't do it on purpose.
I wasn't like I was gonna do movies at that point.
Right,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I just did it. And like I tell people all the time, Meek was the first person to call it a movie. He tweeted it out. He called me about it. And then I had a friend named D Black, well, a mutual friend. We had a mutual friend. Me and D Black had a mutual friend. And he was somebody that I bumped into, and he just kept saying, man, I know somebody at Netflix. I was telling them all your stuff is mine. You don't mind, but I'm trying to get you a meeting with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we had a little meeting, and, I'm in there lying, telling them I write films and all that.
See, you
You know what I'm saying?
manifested it.
And then we left out, and I told him, like, yo, man, we got an issue. I don't write movies. He's like, you do now.
How about it?
So
See?
from there, I wrote Brush, and then it was over
Yup.
from there. Like,
Damn. That's what's up.
But I was out the game then. I was like out of the street game then.
Okay.
So Brush was like 80% of my real life. You know what I mean? Some of it anyway.
So after the reception of Brush, like, how did that make you feel?
I mean, Brush made me feel good because I was coming off the tail end of a case that I was high speed chased in, helicopters chasing me, cops beating shit out me. Got locked up again, commissioner saying my name, feds coming into my courtroom, all that type stuff because from the street shit.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So when I did Brush, because that was I'm done with all of this. When I did Brush, it was more so like, if it made me feel like I was hustling again because I was selling DVDs. And like I said, I was traveling all over the tri-state and all over from North Carolina, South Carolina. I went to Atlanta. I went to Detroit. I went to San Francisco. You know what I mean? I was just selling them joints crazy. I was making so much money off of it and it was legal. So it just felt good.
Damn, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
So you was dealing with distributors?
No, I had a dude in, I had a guy in Deptford, New Jersey. I meet him at the Deptford Mall and he was pressing up the Brush DVDs with he gave me the CD, the printing on the CD, the case in the CD, and shrink wrapped it for $1.
He was African.
No, he was just a regular black dude.
Ooh.
And I was, as far as I know anyway, and I was selling them for $20, I'm making $19 a disc. So I was just
That's
out.
what's up.
It was so much money coming in from the movie because it was so good to people that my brother had. I bought 3,000 on the first joint. I give my brother some, get my other brother some, and I tell them to keep $10 off of each disc. And when I go in my aunt crib by the end of the night, it's like 7,000 for my one brother, 6,000 for my other brother, and I probably made about 10,000. That was like every night.
Damn. That's what's up.
That's a crazy track.
Real rap. Like I made
That's a crazy
I made
track.
50,000 the first month off Brush.
Damn.
No cap.
Out the trunk shit.
Out the
Yeah.
trunk.
Damn.
But I was up like 24/7 though. Like I woke up, hopped in the shower, got dressed, and I was out
Eat,
all day. And I would
sleep,
just
shit, brush.
drive
Right.
places. I drive to Chester, Norristown, and just post up in the most, whatever the most popping spot was. I don't care what it was. A lounge, a bar, a club, a deli. I'm here. What's up? Where y'all at? I'm gonna be out here from such and such and such and such. And people just start pulling up. But I already had the rap fan base too.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what
what I
I'm
was about to
saying?
say.
So-
You already had you know what I mean? You ain't start from
Right.
zero with this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, did you get any backlash from your fellow artists? Like fellow I'm sorry, your peers?
What you mean? As far as what?
From like other rappers in the city that didn't make the transition as well as you after they stopped fucking
No,
with you?
I ain't get no backlash. A lot of people was receptive to what I was doing. It was a shock to them too. You know what I'm saying? So people was like, damn, Black doing movies and it's good. You know what I'm saying? So that was it. And in my second film, my second film went straight to Netflix. So from there, it was just like I was getting more congratulations than hate. You know what I'm saying?
That's clutch.
So how long
Ain't nobody about to play with you.
How long from Brush to the second?
Right away.
Oh, really?
Once I got a taste of that movie, because what happened was, after I did Brush, I went and pressed up all these DVDs of Backfire, but it didn't go the same way because just that fast the DVD era was done.
Wow.
Just that quick.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I was.
You came in at the end of when you
Okay.
did Brush, it already was fading out.
Yeah, I ain't noticed that though. As
DVDs
much
was
as I was
fading out.
selling.
Yeah,
Okay.
DVDs was
Yeah,
fading out.
so-
But you gotta be people wanted to be a part of history. You
Yeah,
dig
when
me? Like
Backfire, it was over.
when you put out Brush, people just wanted to be a part of like the whole the fact that Black Deniro is making a movie wave. You know what I'm saying? Like people want to be a part of that history when you do things that's different from what you already do. You know what I'm saying? If I know you as a rapper and then they know you as he was outside, you dig me? Now you doing movies. Oh, I gotta be part of this. I got mine. I can't wait to post that I got mine. You know what I'm saying?
If you think about it, Brush was on no platforms.
None.
I did it all from word of mouth, YouTube, and DVDs. It didn't get on Tubi until because Tubi wasn't nowhere
Wasn't even a
around.
thing. Nope.
So it didn't go on Tubi until I asked my agent, like, yo, I got an old movie. Can I put that on there? She's like, yeah. And I put it on there. And it made noise on there again. 7 years, 10 years later.
I want an agent.
I want to eat.
I want a Tubi movie.
I want a Tubi
You want a
movie as
TV
well.
movie?
There's no such thing as Tubi movies.
Well, you know what I mean.
Tubi is the platform, correct?
I want to put my movie on
Oh
Tubi.
shit!
There you go. I just
Tubi
said
is
that
the platform.
I just said that at my seminar. I just had a seminar
Yeah,
recently.
the seminar was a couple days
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, somebody
did
had
that
to
go?
work, and then somebody had to work again. Somebody was out in New York, but whatever.
They was like, "How you get a Tubi movie?" I'm like, "It's not a Tubi movie.
How you get a Tubi movie
There's
is
no
crazy.
such thing as a Tubi movie.
You do the movie and put it on.
You put it on any platform.
any platform.
Well, listen, Hulu, Netflix, YouTube, Peacock, Tubi. It's
But-
just
but the
that
channels-
Tubi don't have too many standards as
Yeah.
Netflix in them. They just accept anything. Like,
Because you know the people.
you know,
be
I wish
like,
they did have standards sometimes. Because I'm competitive. I like to be like,
Well, yeah. Right.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
the
Like-
people, they be like, oh, the Tubi movie.
yeah, people would
know,
get
they
on Tubi and think they doing something, and really, you hurting yourself by thinking you're doing something and you're really not.
Yo, when I think of Black, right,
Mhm.
on the movie journey, I think of what's the nigga from Detroit, Major Payne. I mean, what's his name?
With
What's
my
his-
man Murder?
Murder Payne.
It's my guy. I just talked to him the other night.
Wow.
Like he has a lot of movies as well.
Right.
That's
Are we
on
the
that
same
platform.
type of nigga?
That's
though?
what
We
I'm
come from the
saying.
street, turning around, went to the music, come from the music, going to the film. Like I ain't gonna let the cat out the bag, but just stay tuned.
But I think like if these young boys would just give it a chance to listen, right? Like if they give like the older people a chance, and they just listen to them and get the story. Like, yo, I was out here, I did do this, but at the same time, I turned around and I did this. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like you picked up a ball. You ain't gonna say I'm gonna go hoop. You was like, I just found a niche in something else. You know what I mean? I think these young boys need to see more of it from other people because they look up to they might look up to the street Black Deniro more than the movie Black Deniro. You know what I mean? But they need to know like they could do this shit. Pick up something else because I mean everybody can't be a basketball player. Everybody can't be a football
I
player.
mean, it don't matter if I was doing music,
Yeah.
movies, whatever. I would have just got a job.
Yeah, and a lot of them don't want jobs. I don't
Yeah,
know what's
100%.
wrong, but they don't want to work.
I mean, listen, man, they rushing to the penitentiary, rushing to the graveyard. That's it. I mean, I talk to as many as I can, but you know, it's hard. I got my own kids to monitor.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I be trying, but at the end of the day, man, my kids is more important.
But and
So
that-
I just long keep them on the straight and narrow.
yeah, I think that's the part that's good too because at least you tried. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I still
It's-
do.
it's-
I still do. I talk
yeah.
to them all the time.
Yeah, because it's people that's like nah. Like you said, I got my kids. They
There's
ain't my
different
fucking kids.
circumstances too, though. It's a lot of people that don't have nothing,
Right.
but the ones that do is crazy. But it's a lot that don't have nothing to look forward to, nothing to look for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So those are the ones that I cater to the most because they don't wake up and see too many things, man.
Right.
But, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
But violence and nothing else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
I feel like when we seen Black at the other spot, we arranged all this. I asked him, how can I get into one of his movies?
You got audition.
He said, you got to audition. I don't be around for that process. I
Yeah.
pay people for that.
Yeah.
He popped it on me. He popped it on me.
I'll be around.
He
I'll be
said,
around.
he said, I don't pay for that
No,
shit.
be around. No,
I pay
I
people
just
for that.
did that. I just stopped being a part of the selecting process from the casting calls.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I still get backlash, but I just you know, with growth comes decisions. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I want to pick different people to select the cast members because they might see something, but experienced people that might see something that I don't see. I might be being biased, but self-consciously. You feel what I'm saying? So I figure like, man, let me take the load off my back and have these 4 people select the cast members or have these people arrange this and these people do that and do this so I can just sit back a little bit. You know what I mean? I still got 13 hats on even when I do that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to come to the casting call. I'm ultimately sitting there to overturn something, or it's been people that was in this last casting call for access and I'm like, yo, that's it. And they like, nah. My man Jason like, nah. He's like, no, you don't want an actor. You want characters for this. And that's an actor. You don't want it. And I'm like, all right, cool.
Break that down. What's the difference between an actor and a character?
Well, a character can form, well, an actor can too, but a character is more so like a Martin Lawrence.
Okay.
He can act, but he can be Jerome. He can be.
Okay.
So it's more
you know what
like
I mean?
chameleon type of thing.
Yeah.
And
So,
character.
you know what I'm saying?
Is what?
That's the character.
Oh, that's the character. And
Yeah.
what's the actor?
The actor's more like can have range like Denzel, who can make you see the cop in Training Day, but when he John Q, you still don't even see Denzel. You just see, and certain people you'll always see the same. I don't care what 50 Cent do, he's going to be 50 Cent.
Right.
You know what I mean, shout out to him, but it's just he don't
Like
have range
when
to
he
me
had cancer, it still was 50.
Nah, that was dope.
You liked it?
Yeah, he did. That was crazy.
I couldn't believe he got that small.
Yeah, he did that.
Yes.
He did that. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like Snoop. Snoop is so big out there
Right.
that it's just Snoop. When no matter what he do to me, he's going to be Snoop. Some people change a little bit. So I just try to step out of the selecting part because, you know, I see 311 people in one casting call, and everybody want to be a part of the film. So I get a lot of backlash. I get a lot of attitudes. I get a lot of entitlement. I get a lot of hurt. I get a lot of, oh, you could have picked me. Oh, y'all could have did this, or it's me, and like all that type stuff. So I just was like, I thought I was escaping that, but I really didn't.
But it's like that because you've been outside.
It's
for
like
so
that
long, and
because everybody don't understand.
Right.
They don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to put everybody in a big old self-destruction movie. Like, you can't do it, yo. It's like, you look at a movie, there's only few main characters. So if I'm having 2 casting calls and I'm seeing over 700 people, how am I possibly going to put y'all all in the movie? You know what I'm saying?
So when you writing your scripts, do you have specific people in mind? Like, oh no, cuz it'd be good for this.
I used to. Always Beyond Beauty, the one that played Jennie, the one that played D in Dope Girls, the one that played Chanel and Was Done After Dark. But that's only because she earned her spot to do that. And I met her during the audition of Jennie. And she was a diamond. Once I found a jewel, I'm not just going to let that go. You know what I'm saying? So now she done graduated from that to the script manager, the project manager, the script reviser, the vice president of my company. Like, she's all the way there now.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it used to be in family members. But after a while, it's like, you know what I mean? I write it, and I don't really have too many people that I envision for the character. Unless they somebody that I really want to work with on a higher scale. But right now, it's just I write the character. I know what he look like. I know what she look like, sound like, walk like, talk like. And when you come through, you got to fit that. If you don't fit it, it's nothing personal that you didn't get picked. Because why wouldn't I want to pick the person that really killed it? Why wouldn't I want to pick the person who executed what I dream about, what I see in my vision? You know, it just don't make sense. And sometimes it comes down to a point where, like with Access, man, there was so many good people. It was dope. We had a dilemma on who to choose. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just so much talent in the room.
So, like, with your chosen people, like you were saying, her Beyond Beauty. So, since you know her character and how she is, do she have to audition for the next couple, or you just automatically
she
go
don't
to
have
her and be like,
I already write her in. But the difference is she don't complain.
okay,
Either she's going to be, if I tell her you're not going to be the lead character, you're going to have this part, this 15-minute part. She doesn't
that's fine.
care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's not going to be like, what? How is this? She's not like that. She's not going to have that. You know what I'm saying? So then you got to remember, you know, Beyond Beauty is somebody who, like, when I have the casting call, when I have the casting call, she's setting everything up. She's making the payments. She's the project man. She's the vice president. She's sending the email. She's writing the check.
After
She's
Jennie,
signing
she
the checks.
became with
After
so many
Jennie,
hats.
she became.
So when she's doing certain things, even with my seminar, I'm just like, Lord, let's go ahead a seminar. Let's do it. She went and spent $1,000 of her own money on food, hoagies and candy and salads and tablecloths, and you know, so she's a part. She's Won't Quit ENT.
Okay.
Won't Quit ENT Inc. is the corporation, and she's a part. We're partners, basically.
what's up.
I'm just the top dog, but we're partners. So she's always gonna be in every film. I don't care until she say I just want to take a break. I don't want to be in this one, which I doubt. 'Cause she's just as ambitious as I am. She's gonna be in there regardless to whoever like it or not, unless they want to put money in and do all the things that she do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. So I had watched the movie you told us to watch. Like it was homework.
Don't give it away.
I couldn't wait to see it.
Don't give it away.
Bro, when I tell you, you fucked me up. No bullshit. You fucked me up. Y'all gonna be fucked up when y'all watch it. I'm not lying. This shit was good. I didn't get up. I ate my food in front of the TV. I didn't pause anything. I watched it all the way through. No fast forwards, no nothing. Trying to get to it. So I definitely watched all of it.
When I was
great.
watching it, I text you.
Okay.
And I said, this is not giving the movie away. It was a character in there that was on the show. On here.
Yeah.
Which one? Who was there?
Rhea.
Oh yeah, she was here. Yeah, Rhea was here.
Okay.
Rhea was up
That's
there.
my guy's sister.
Rhea was in there.
Right.
Oh.
So I'm like, I'm looking at it. I called Kenny. You know, we just chopping it up. I'm like, yo, was that fucking Rhea?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, that
I
was
said,
it.
"Yeah,
Her
say-
first time acting was in Dope Girls.
yeah.
Okay.
If you ain't see that yet,
Oh.
she's in there too. She plays
Yeah.
Stephanie in Dope Girls.
Okay.
That's
her
what I'm
first time
saying.
acting.
Shout out to Rhea for real. Because
Yeah.
I'm like,
My,
Kenny,
Shout out to Rhea.
young and you rolling, man. You rolling.
Yeah, she
Keep it
rolling
up.
right. She working hard right
Consistency, like Blake said, like you just gotta be consistent
And
with what
she's,
you're
let
doing.
me get this clear. She's not in there because she's my god sister. She's in there because she's determined. Y'all see how she worked.
Yeah,
She's
for
always
sure.
reinventing herself. She's always working. Every time you look on her page, like I tell some people that be like, put me in a movie. If I go to your page, do you have anything on there that shows me that I should put you in my movie? You gotta understand, this is a business for me. I'm spending $50,000-$60,000 on a film. I just can't afford to just throw anybody in my movies unless you really serious about being an actor or actress, because that's what I do for a living. This will pay the bills. This
Right.
feed the kids. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Rhea just had, she just dropped her video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Pieces Drawn.
yeah.
That shit look good.
I told her. I
Yeah,
had
she
to
do.
tell her. I told her like we needed.
I told her to stick with the interviews.
Oh, the NFL Jones.
Is that?
I love her singing and stuff. I tell her, stick with the interviews, stick with the acting.
Right.
Like some people, you have a passion to do something and you want to do it so bad that you keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you gotta realize it can be something else that can open the door for your
So you-
real
yeah.
passion. Like Jamie Foxx, like Eddie Murphy can sing, but he's a comedian. Then he dropped the album and made money.
Right.
Shaq can rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that Jamie Foxx shit was serious.
So
He
it's
did the
like
same
Jamie
thing.
Foxx did the same thing, like, and still came back and started singing, right? And that was in an era where it wasn't Tubi and all these platforms and everybody. Every time I go on Instagram, somebody's on set. Everybody doing movies now. I'm on set. Everybody, but everybody's not Rhea.
Right.
Everybody can't sing, act. So I just told her like,
And then
that's what's gonna really pop you off, really, because I just feel like music and rapping and singing right now, in my opinion, you got to be back to a character. You gotta have some antics with you. You gotta be
Yeah.
goofy. You gotta be making all. You gotta be goofy. It's
You
like
have to be an
it's-
entertainer.
Yeah, it's
Entertainer
like-
all the way around the board.
She can dance and go crazy. I just think the acting got her so much more notoriety because they like, yo, they was looking up to her, especially in Dope Girls. When y'all see Dope Girls, you'll see.
Mm-hmm.
so Black. You was about to say something?
Yeah, I got a
Got
moment.
Forrest Gump moment.
Yep, Forrest Gump moment.
Forrest Gump moment.
Forrest Gump moment. Yo, so I be everywhere, right? Everywhere. I'm in places that people never see me, right? I'ma just say this part right here, right? This man was in my grandma's house.
Who?
Who?
Black.
During your dancing.
Forrest Gump moment.
Nope. He don't know when, and I'm not saying when, but he was in my grandma's house, bro. Like he was in my grandma's house, bro. Like
If you
yeah.
don't say when, how you gonna know
Black.
you
He
was
just-
in your
like,
grandma's
when,
house?
like what? I don't know.
What era
grandma.
was this? What era was this? This was when my uncle and my aunt had the house. You know how you always got a family house,
Yeah.
and you know like
Was this 10th Street?
yeah, the 10th Street. He was at the
Okay.
10th Street house. He was at 10th Street.
Where?
Yeah.
10th and what?
10th and Colony. He was at my grandma's house.
10th and Alney.
Yeah.
Child.
How-
Back
what year?
Motorcycle.
Can we?
When he had the bike.
Ooh.
I had a couple bikes.
Oh man, what color was
Okay.
this bike?
Oh, I had a black one, I had a gray one, I had a yellow one.
Was the black one first? Was that later?
The gray one, the gray one.
I think this might have been a black bike at the
I
time.
didn't even ride that one too much. I had 100 miles on it. I had it for 2 years. I just buy shit just to buy it. I was.
That's the
That's
space.
gonna transition back into what we about to talk about next.
Sure. What, yo?
The outside Black.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Let's
no,
get
this
to the
was,
juice.
this was outside Black too, I believe. This was outside Black, and you was at my grandma's
Yeah, I
house.
probably was the gray
Doing
joint.
what?
Yeah, you was at
doing
my-
at your grandma's house?
He was just chilling. He was
Just
chilling.
came-
Did he
just
know
came
your
to
grandma?
mom.
Chill. No, he ain't even know my grandma.
So why was
So
he
he was
here?
there for it.
Yeah, he was visiting my grandma's house. He visited my grandma's house. No bullshit.
yeah.
What was the
I-
All right.
Listen,
Yeah. All right. Cool.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, he
Forrest
remember-
Gump. Thank you so much. He visited
He
my
said,
grandma's
"Oh
house,
yeah,
bro.
it came back to you,
Bro,
Black."
he visited my
Thank you so
grandma's house. Yeah, he visited my grandma's
He
house.
like, yeah.
when did you realize this? Last night?
When did I realize it?
Like
I
when did you
been
say,
knew.
yo?
I
that
apologize.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. All I want you to know is like, when we was at the other joint, right? I was telling him like, yeah, I used to be in the back cave and everything when he was in there. And at that time when he was there, he was built like a toy soldier, right? That shit was serious.
I
I didn't
seen that, yeah.
play no games. So you know, later on in life, after Batcave move, I seen him in my grandma's house. I was
Okay.
like, time out. Who the fuck? Yo, y'all just anybody can come to my grandma's house when other people move in here. Y'all got the game fucked up. Yo, first of all, my grandma Jehovah's Witness, right? If my grandma would have known the activities that start going on in her house, she would have snapped, bro. One time I'm in the house, right? I leave, I go to work. I left a girl in the crib. Why my grandma come to the crib? You still got a key to this house, lady. Give it up.
Drunk.
Give it up. Grandma
Fucking
called
up what
my
you got going
mom.
on.
My mom called the job. She like, why you leave that girl in
man.
there? I'm like,
Drunk.
yo, she gonna take my sister shopping later. Could you let her
Yo,
chill? Like,
yo.
come on, man. Yeah, so yeah.
All right.
Shout out to grandma's house.
Shout out to grandma house.
Shout out to Grandma. Black. So let's get into the Black before the movies.
Please.
I don't know that dude.
And that's okay.
We
That's
transition.
okay.
We grew.
Yeah.
We grew.
I don't know, dude.
We grew.
You
Yeah.
We talking about Forrest and Black.
Yeah, I don't know him.
that's
There
for the
you
best.
go. Right. Everybody can't
I
say that.
understand.
You got that motherfuckers like, yeah, because you know I used to.
Dog, when the people
That
when,
ain't me
when
no
you
more.
when you say you used to, and all you hear is like that old song. You hear the Meek song. I used to be a used to. I'm not. You ain't gotta be that person ever again. Never. After you transition, how you transition, you ain't never gotta go back to that.
You know what? I don't think he was that bad. I just think he just did.
Do you think he was misunderstood?
No, I just think I'm gonna say the most regretful part of him, or the part I don't like about him, is going back on something that said he wasn't gonna do, and that's just grind. Other than that, it wasn't that bad. Fed a lot of families, helped a lot of people, showed a lot of love. He just didn't take no shit. It's just not playing with nobody. Never started nothing, but always finished it. That was about it. No bullies. He could have bullied the whole city at one point. He had the team, he had the money, he had the power, and he had the heart and the brains. So it was just about the hustle and the money, and still trying to get people to, come together. But it's just so many people come to contest that when you're in that lane. And everybody that tried probably just wasn't too successful. And that's what made the noise.
So do you recognize with growth, people still attach your past?
Yeah, they always gonna
That
do
like
that.
they treat you like how you used to be, and you like, I don't even know that nigga no more.
I mean, if I'm giving some game and speaking some positive, game into, trying to speak to some people, they'll be like, well, they'll go look up some old stuff. Look how he rapping. Look how he just standing third. But my raps was just what I was doing, or what I would have done. You know what I'm saying? At that point. So that's what I was doing. And what I saw, what I was doing, what we know in our environment, stuff like that. But I was always a cool guy that showed love, man. I paid a lot of bills, a lot of lawyer fees, paid a lot of rent, bought a lot of clothes, I did a lot, man. I helped a lot of people, man, more so than harm people. Like, it's just like, if people just, you know what I'm saying, or always try to come for what you got, or just see what you saying and doing. That's why I tell young boys, don't even be rapping about that if you're not about it, because if you're not about that, it just can be other people looking from the other side of the city saying, oh, they think they this, well, we this. And then y'all going back and forth about who's this and who's that, and now y'all beefing over nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of similar to what, if they seen, me getting money I don't think too many people never tried to rob me. I don't think nobody ever did that.
Yeah, no, I don't think that even sound right.
But as far as like little setups, little whispers always came back because I showed a lot of love. Or envy, you know, a little jealousy, stuff like that. And I popped a lot of shit, man. I was talking a lot of shit.
Come on,
For sure.
I'm about to say big shit talker.
But
no bullshit.
But I was
That's
talking
what's
a
up.
lot of shit because I was from uptown.
Yeah.
So everybody was talking crazy about uptown. So it was people really nervous or scared to claim uptown because everything was so pretty and everybody wasn't so
Y'all got grass.
Listen.
gangster. So, you know what I mean? I was just like, no, you got the right one, basically. And that's just how it was. And my whole team was like that. Like everybody that was with me and came up under me was the same way. I was just the spokesman. I was just the face. But it was way more worse than me out there.
For sure. I was in Northeast. The two things I kept hearing about uptown was the light-skinned girls and Black Deniro
No bullshit.
and Forest Ave.
No bullshit. You
Them niggas used to cut. Them niggas, fact sure, them niggas never even went to school. Them niggas be in the lunchroom.
okay?
Y'all don't even go here. Why y'all in the lunchroom?
I think when you do something first is different too. Like right now in the streets, it's like everybody rat. It's no big deal no more. But I'm a little older, so I was a kid in the 80s.
Right.
So I come from an era where if somebody told, they tried their best to not let that get out. Especially if they was in jail and they was coming home. They tried their best because they knew if they came home, the streets was going to deal with them, period. That's how it was when I saw it coming up in 83, 84, 85. That's how it was dealt with. Now, everybody ratting. But before everybody was doing that, which I don't really care about no more because I'm far from removed from that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
when I was into that and everybody was doing it, it was some gangsters doing it, but I would call them out. I probably was the only one that I can remember on Power 99 calling niggas first and last names out. They government name, their street name, and saying you a rat and what's up. But you talking about rats that are really put some work in, but I just didn't care because I you know what I'm saying? I would have did what I had to do and I had people with me. So that's that. When you do that, it had the jail liking me. It had people like, yo, these dudes is like, they different because it wasn't nothing seen like that too much uptown, honestly. Especially in my era. Like it wasn't too many blocks up there. Like Siegel called me and said, bro, the only block I used to hear in jail was Forest Avenue. But that was before I even got there. That block was already like that. But it was like you ever heard Raekwon say, "Well, small representatives be acting like brave men"?
Yeah.
It was already like that. It just wasn't exposed. Now you got a rapper that's saying, "This is us," and now you can really see these people behind me, and you know the noise that's being made, and you can see it on top of seeing how we're living. Like I wasn't the only one getting money out there. The whole block got money. I just was flashing mine because I was the ones on the DVDs. I was the one who was on the. You know what I'm saying? In the videos and stuff like that.
So you moved up there?
Yeah, I moved up there. I moved uptown when I was 14.
Oh,
15.
That's what I was about to ask. So growing up black, how was that? Like being like growing up for you was
North
what?
Philly.
North Philly. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
North Philly.
Okay,
2803 West Oakdale Street. I was from 28th and Lehigh.
Okay.
Damn.
I don't think that made a difference. Gil think it do. I don't.
What?
I don't think it make a difference.
It did.
It don't.
Yo,
To me, it didn't make a difference because I was a kid growing up down there.
No.
And I moved, but I just feel like I would have been the same person if I was born in Harrisburg, Yaden, Norris. It don't matter.
Okay.
I'm telling
Wait,
you.
so basically saying you from really 20, you from North, you not from
No, I'm
that.
from uptown.
So that's what you saying. That he's saying, right?
No, he put.
Like,
But you literally
I
put.
mean,
not
Gil just be
from-
like, yo, you got no feeling in you. No, bro, I got everything in me.
Okay.
I wouldn't been down south. I've been in North Philly.
Wherever you was
but
at.
my whole thing is I did everything first uptown.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Everything. And I
Okay.
majority of my life from 15 till now, I was uptown. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
But
all
having-
my family was down north, but I
Yeah.
just feel like I know thorough people from everywhere.
Yeah.
Even my
for sure.
right hand man, my partner, like my brother, man, my man. I don't shout him out. He don't like no press. He don't like no interviews. He don't do no social media. These are the guys that was back in my plays that y'all don't know and why
Where
I
you
was so
from?
powerful.
Up
He from
there?
uptown.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Born and raised.
Mm-hmm.
And he more vicious than
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people I know from anywhere. And he's still with me. That's the thing.
There
you
you go.
only need about 5 solid ones to knock down
You
30
right.
suckers.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's
No, I mean, but so like you said, like if you came from anywhere, you still was going to carry it how you carried it
Yeah.
when you got up top.
I would have been the same person. I'm
Right.
just proud to be from uptown.
Do you,
Just
do you,
like
so you
uptown.
feel like you put Uptown on your back?
I help.
You
I help.
You help.
I helped.
But like you said, you was the voice.
We had a lot of people, man. We had so many people that y'all know of. Craig Haynes,
Okay.
Aaron Jones.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that Fudgy. There's a lot of people that put Uptown on the map. I think in my era, I just brought it to the forefront and I just held it down heavy because I introduced it to like a lot of the jails, I just introduced it to the jails, to the city, to the people, like, and I said it everywhere. I didn't care where I was at. Even when I was upstate, I kept saying that. And this guy pulled me to the side one time. This old head, like, hey man, stop saying where you from in here, man. You know, it ain't a good thing. Niggas, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. I'm from uptown. Right out my face.
Remember how I just said that? Remember when you just said? Remember when I just said that about what he was just talking about? I said, ain't nobody about to do nothing. Ain't about to
Like,
come,
that's what it
come
is.
check
Like,
me. They not about to come check him about that shit. Like when you making the movies and shit, ain't nobody about to say
Hold on.
nothing negative. They not stupid.
Hold on,
You
let me
tripping.
ask you
And
this,
it's good.
Brett, real quick. When Gil and Cassidy was going through their shit,
Mm-hmm.
did Gil call you first before he went up there and did that?
no, Gil got other people from uptown too, like EA and all that. And
Yeah,
he was
EA
cool
my
with all
way.
of them. He was cool with Don and all of them up there, like everybody else. So he was able to go do that. He was able to go do that. I mean, not saying he wouldn't be able to do it regardless, but he was always, you know what I mean, I always tell that nigga, if you had a problem on my block and I didn't know you, your bald-head ass would have been up there. I don't care what he say. He can say whatever he want to
I had
say.
the camera. I'm like, why the fuck is
He
he
would've-
did the whole time? That's where I met EA at the studio. They used to record that up there.
We go back and forth on the phone about this all the time. You would have never came to my block.
I'm about to tell you.
He would have been like
Yo.
a pancake out there.
What I'm about to say. That's what I'm about to say. Like, as far as Uptown is concerned, you're not.
But we never had to go through that though.
But what?
You
As
know
far
what I'm
as
saying?
like
Because certain things would have never been the way that it was done.
but you know, people was scared to drive down your block.
Yeah, I know that.
You know that, right? Like, we gonna just take Ogons.
We want to
Yeah, for real.
No, real shit. We gonna take Ogons. Ain't no reason.
But that was like the
we gonna take over.
the 90s era. That was like the mid 90s.
Yeah.
Like our block was like a cave. Whereas though the trees touched and then dropped, so you couldn't even see through the block, and it was like a little cave. It was really like a forest ave. And you walk down there in 91, 92, and you walk down the block, because these were people down there. I remember I'm 16 years old. So you walking down the block, and this is the era where you walking down this block, and you get to the middle, and somebody say, "Who you here for? Where you going?" And they just walking through, they get their ass whooped. 30 people roll on them for no reason. That's just how it was. That's what made me look like these niggas is crazy. This is before I knew everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get to Forest Avenue until 90, 91.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But it carried on.
But by the time 92, 93 was, I was dead in the mix.
Oh yeah. But it carried on. Like I'm telling you, like it really went away. Like it took a long time for it to die down and niggas be like,
Oh, yeah.
I can drive through there.
It was
there now."
generations coming up, and then they start doing nut shit.
Yeah.
It'd be the younger dudes that grew up and didn't have no respect, no honor, no integrity, no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Just messed
niggas
the
don't
whole
even
thing.
clean up the block no more.
Well, it's more pretty now. Like the trees are gone.
The trees are
kids is-
gone.
Like I just saw like 8 little guys standing on the corner, and I took a picture of it. This was just yesterday, and sent it to my homies and said, "Look at this." And my man, one homie, texted back and said, "If them steps could talk, them young boys would get the fuck out of there." And then my other man said, "That's how it starts." And then I said,
That's how it starts.
and then I looked at it and said, "I wonder how many of these niggas gonna survive."
Damn.
Because it was about 10 of them out there But they would, I guess the oldest one had to be about 12, probably 8 to 12.
Oh, shoot.
And I'm
These
just
young
looking at
boys.
Yeah, they looked nice and everything was cool. It didn't look like they was into too much, but that's just how it started.
That's how it
is.
started.
You know what
It
I'm
is
saying?
how it started. I got a young boy.
Yeah,
Well,
Far Side was different, man. It was different, but you know what I mean? Like I
I
said,
heard a lot of stories about the golf.
yeah,
oh yeah, man.
I heard a lot of stories
Legendary.
about
But
fucking
before the golf, it was the convenient.
before they
Oh,
turned
that's
into the
what it was
golf.
called?
The convenience store. It was a convenience store.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Then the golf. The golf came late in the game.
So when y'all was down, when you moved up there, it was a convenience store.
Convenience store.
Mm.
Nah, the
That's
golf
why that
was
shit got
strong.
everything in there now.
Yeah, it was a convenience store.
That shit got whatever the fuck you need.
Then it
They
was the
got
golf.
jumping cables and
The
everything, motherfucker.
golf just came through with them hoagies and had people coming
Right.
from
Oh,
all over the
yeah.
place.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Again.
We still call it the golf. It's not
It
even the
is
golf
the
anymore. It's
golf.
like the Liberty.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Liberty.
It's
I
still
be
the
like, yo,
golf.
meet me at the golf. They be like,
Yeah.
I don't see no golf. It's right there. But
Yeah.
it's not a golf. Yeah.
And still, when it was the golf, we still took Ogons. I'm sorry, I wasn't driving.
Yeah, a lot of only people who came through that block was girls to see 30 fools standing on the block. That's how I look at it now, like 30 dummies standing outside. Like,
Is
No.
there anything that you would change, or you was perfectly fine with how it changed, how
I
you came up?
I would take my exact route, man.
Yeah,
I just feel like I always say in a lot of interviews, I probably would have never chose the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
it's hard to tell.
yeah,
It's hard to balance that out. It's hard to tell. I just think that I just know, I feel in my heart I would have been the same person if I would have been a construction worker, lawyer, mailman.
Yeah.
The streets just take so much away from you. You know what I'm saying? I played ball, I played volleyball, basketball. I did swimming contests. I ran cross country. I ran track. You stop all of that shit when you start getting into the street life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you start becoming something that you really don't want to be or something that you're not. I was always who I am, but it was some things that I didn't want to be or
Right.
didn't want to do. You know what I'm saying? And even in that midst of the moment, you got to accept or know what the outcome is.
right.
I always knew the outcome was death or jail. It was just a matter of time.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I knew that. And me and my homies knew that. Like, it's just, we going to die, we going to go to jail. But when you younger, you really don't care too much about it because it's like the goal is to make it to 21. So when we 16, 17, 18, we don't give a fuck.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? But then when you 33, 34, 35, it starts simmering down. And then sometimes you be too deep
Yeah.
to get out.
Yeah.
Right.
And then sometimes you just look up and be like, yeah, man, fuck this shit. I'm too old to want to let these 16-year-old pop me in my fucking head.
No
Yeah.
bullshit.
You know what I'm
Real
saying?
rap.
No
Yes.
bullshit.
Or go to
No
jail, so you
bullshit.
just let it go. But you always gonna be you. I'm always gonna be me. I'm never gonna play with nobody. I'm gonna always respect people. I'm gonna always respect the man. I'm gonna always do what I gotta do. You just never gonna play with me. I don't care if I'm 80. As long as they make pistols, you're not gonna play with me.
Yeah, for sure.
I can be 90.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna mind my business and try to stay
Right.
away from it as much as I
Yeah.
can.
But yeah, I think that's how you get like more years. Like you
Yeah, I
live
just
more
don't
years.
want. I just
Right,
look at
minding your
things so
business.
different now, man. My whole vision
Yeah.
Of
is
course.
different from what, but it's always been that way. That's why I said the streets had me being something that I didn't really want to be. I just wanted to get the money.
Yeah. The money was
You know what I
it.
mean? A lot of the violence and all that shit came from my young boys. I was always trying to stop shit. Like,
Yeah.
chill.
That's why I was saying you save lives too. Like
Yeah,
they
like,
don't
what y'all
understand that.
doing? Like, I used to
Yeah.
always stop stuff more so than anything or intervene. I got in a lot of trouble from intervening in other people's situations.
Yeah.
Or backing up one of the plays from my youngins. Or
But that's
something
because
like
you got
that.
a good heart though, and that's your
Yeah.
people. You fuck
I
with.
never
them, like,
got no real beef for me. Never.
Yeah.
Never had no trouble for me. Like, I can't recall one time that I had an incident with somebody and it just started a war because of me.
Yeah.
Because I don't carry myself like that.
I was at the basketball games this summer, right? And a young boy came in the joint with cleats, the shoulder pads and the helmet, right? And his homies start busting on him like, bro, you shoot niggas. Why you got this stuff? Like, you an athlete? But he like, bro, y'all gotta chill. Like, I don't want to be outside no more. Like, I want to be the athlete. But it's like, bro, you be popping shit. He like, bro, I don't even know what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even when you be trying to get out, you got your folks still trying to pull you in and want you to be there.
They
Like,
don't love you then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff I stepped away from. I had situations, and my man that I was telling y'all about would pull up on me and be like, what we doing? I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I got this.
Right.
Because now you got to think, like, when I get involved with something, my brothers get involved with something. When my brothers get involved with something, now they family's involved with something. When my right-hand man get into it, now his family's involved.
Yeah.
We got children and kids. Like, it ain't, but we never really, like I said, man, it was never nothing really that we got into like that. We was hustlers.
Right.
We was hustlers, and majority of us was good parents all the time. I was always, when I was up Power 99, I had a daughter in my lap. I never came with an entourage. I'm always by myself, just like I am now.
Right.
You never see me with nobody. You can never say you saw me with somebody.
Right.
I never rode with dudes, ever. Even when I had 50 people behind me, I always pulled up by myself.
Right.
I only came to the radios by myself or with a female or with one of my daughters.
For sure.
Yep.
I don't roll. We all do different things, and I don't roll with dudes. I don't like dudes if they not my homies.
Right.
No, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? I just,
You know, I understand. I know how to deal with niggas.
We told him that, bro. We don't gotta be with.
yeah, I don't be around.
It don't need to be 150. What is we doing?
So if you're a good parent, for most of the time, my children didn't know nothing about me
That's what. Oh, that was
They
another
ain't
thing I wanted to
supposed
say. Like,
till later.
from the time when you was out here, it was more so like being discreet. If you knew, you knew.
Yeah.
But if you ain't know, like, that's not what I'm into. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now it's not about no discreetness. Nobody's discreet about what the hell they do. I'm outside. I trap. This is my job. You gonna know
Yeah.
that. But whereas though when I was growing up, like, and my mom was dealing with somebody that was in the street, that nigga was a construction worker, or he did something
I know
else.
bus drivers that drive the school bus that's millionaires that was doing stuff.
Yeah.
And then I come from an era of no social media.
Yeah.
So you had to be known. Like that's what
Yeah.
you had to
There
be
you
known.
go.
And I'm not bragging about the street, but I'm just saying I was known before social media.
Right.
Like they would say, hey, black and such, which is my man who don't like the press, black and such from Forest Avenue.
Right.
There was no social media.
None.
We had tapes. It wasn't even no CDs. It wasn't no Facebook, no Twitter, no CDs, no Instagram, no MySpace. You had to be known. To be known, like, oh, that's Potface Tone, oh, that's Boo from Hamburger Street, oh, that's Little Man from the bottom, West Philly. That's you had to know people, or that's Craig Haynes, or that's you had to know people. You might not even know what they look like. You just knew what they drive.
No, right.
If Boo had the 850, the whole city knew.
Right.
You would just see people if you went to Club McDonald's.
Before I
Yes.
when me and my folks used to be outside together, right? We used to we was going to Lowe's for hotel parties and shit, right? We get on the I remember it vividly. We get on the elevator is me, Chris and Neve, and like 10 girls.
See, I was with Chris and Neve brother. I was with Chris brother.
Damn.
Chris was younger.
The first thing the girl said was,
You know I'm old, right?
"No, I didn't know you was old."
Damn, I'm old, man.
Bro, you got whatever skincare you got, nigga. I need to drink that fucking water.
I'm
Fuck
old,
you
man.
think
I used to hang down Hicks Street, man. Shout out to Bach, Wayne,
Oh, you used to be down nice.
Boo, Donnell.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Black Boo. I mean, that's why I used to be on Hicks Street every day when I was in high school.
Dog.
That's why I hung out. I seen, and Chris' brother used to be down at Chris, and them was puppies.
when we got on this elevator, the girls going to talk about something. That's Spook from, and I'm like, hold up, I don't know you.
Yeah,
But
we
at the
down
same
Hicks
time,
Street
we don't
all the
have
time.
no social media. So it's just like, damn, like when I used to go outside and have a good time, like that shit go with me. Like, oh, that nigga always have a good time. When we left, them bitches got on the L with us from downtown.
I played Hicks Street before Forest Avenue.
Oh.
Yeah, I was on Hicks Street first. Cause when I moved uptown, I was cool with my man Boo,
Okay.
my man Donnell. Not Black Boo. Well, I was cool with Black
Oh,
Boo too.
alright.
But Boo, you know them?
Yeah.
And Boo, Rick brother, he introduced me to everybody else down there, like Tar Wayne and all of them. So,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Speedy, everybody. So I knew all of them from them. Then I went to Forest Avenue. But I used to I used to be down Nicetown first.
You had a pit stop.
Yeah, I was on Hicks Street first.
Okay.
So, Black, real quick, the transition from that to, do you use any of the tactics from outside in the movie shit?
What you mean?
Like, as far as getting shit done? And
Yeah, I take my street hustle
Of course.
everywhere,
Yeah.
even when I'm on the job.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I learn how to do things. I become supervisor on any job I have because I just. How you do that? The glass company measuring glass. Okay, I know how to measure shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just.
All that.
I was
go.
always intelligent, man. I was blessed with a brain. Like, so you only got to tell me a few things and I can figure it out. That's why I was able to cut school all the time and we get an assignment on Monday. I skip Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, come back Friday and pass the test because you only got to, I sit there and listen to what you tell me what this shit is. It's locked in. And then boom, and I was always good at math, multiplication, addition. It was once you tell me and teach me, and I'm paying attention that one time, I got it.
Yeah, that's I'm a one of them kind of learners. Like I'm
Yeah.
hands-on learning
See
from
it
the
one
rip. Once
time.
I get it, I got it. You can't.
My thing is my weakness is like handyman shit. If I buy my kids something, they gotta assemble it at the store. I can't fix.
I put it in the
shit.
truck and bring it back.
What's wrong?
Yeah, I definitely
Nah,
pay
I
a
can't
nigga.
fix nothing.
Shout out to Tank, my handyman.
Yeah,
No,
Whatever I need.
Shout out to Tank.
Shout out
Put
to
my
Tank.
fucking son. My son basketball court had some swivel, swing, swoop shit.
Shout
I
out
said,
to
you know
Tank.
what? I'm calling fucking Tank. Tank said, bro, I'm on my way. Tank put anything together. You hear
Tank,
me?
you high as shit, but all right.
No, he definitely he been charging since charging was
yeah, I'm
charging.
gonna hire him. I don't
Tank-
fix nothing.
Tank
will
fix
yeah,
anything.
anything.
Other than that, it's intelligence, man. It take you a long way.
Like if a motherfucker
sure.
put holes in your walls and there wasn't supposed to be no hole in that wall, Tank gonna come fix that shit. No bullshit.
Black, what's next, Black?
Wait, can I say about the seminar? Why is it called Get Started Now?
Because that's the goal. You have to get started.
Start now, right?
Like everybody say, yo, man, I wanna, or I'm about to. You know what I'm saying? You got to get
Woulda,
started.
coulda, shoulda.
My first one was 4 years ago.
Okay.
And that one was successful as well. And a lot of this was probably the best one. So many good people came. They soaked up some knowledge. They had some great questions. My panel was tremendous. It was just like I was proud of it.
That's good.
And basically, besides teaching them the fundamentals of film and what I know and what my panel knew, the best thing, the ultimate thing that I teach is just drive. I don't teach it, but I explain how important it is because you can't teach ambition.
Right.
But I just explain like you can have all these ideas, you can have all this talent, but if you don't do it, it's not gonna happen. Y'all can be sitting around talking about, yeah, man, we're gonna start Keep It A Yard podcast and keep saying this shit for 10 years. But somebody gotta take the initiative to start it. So it's like get started now. And that's why everything has a meaning. That's why my company, my corporation is Won't Quit ENT. And it's not something that I'm yelling like everybody out here yelling they brands, yelling they companies, but they're not even solidified. They're not really, you're not writing taxes off on this. You're not putting your phone bill and Won't Quit ENT name and your cars and your daughter's phones and this is a corporation. So it's like it's a real corporation, it's a real business, and it's called Won't Quit ENT because I've been independent for over 25, 30 years. So I won't quit. And then you gotta get started now with the seminar.
Now, yeah.
My shirt's about to come out. I mean, I'm real busy, not fake busy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of fake business.
I'm real busy. Why you get with me? I'm real busy. I'm real busy, not fake busy. Because
Here we go.
a lot of people,
Listen.
you know, they just talk a good game, and they got fake motion. Those are the ones that's always hating or always upset with somebody because their motion is fake. They just acting like they emotion on the gram and they showing things and they trying to do this and do that. I'm real busy, not fake busy. So
I like that.
I'm real busy, not
We
fake
real
busy.
We real busy.
Yeah.
yeah,
Real busy.
Real rap.
Real busy. Fuck that shit.
I'm gonna bring y'all some shirts.
I was
Bring
about
sure.
to say that. We need a shirt, a hat.
our
something.
long sleeves.
I
I'm gonna
want
have the
long
hats,
sleeve
the
too,
shirts, the
yeah.
sweaties, the hoodies. You know,
Right.
it's wintertime, so we're gonna do
sure.
it like that first.
For sure.
Yeah.
Black, what's next?
Access, man.
Access, yeah.
Yeah.
We
That's
always
what's
leave out
cooking.
it's more to the story. First of all, it's more to the story. It was so fire. If you look at that, the way I brought that around, that's on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay.
It's more to the story. It's more
Hold on, let me put
the
that on
number
my phone.
2 DA story.
Duh. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That
that's how you
right
got it.
there. Shout
You
out to
said
Hot Dep.
YouTube?
Yeah, it's
Yo,
more to the story.
Hadep has been around for so
For a long
long.
time. Yeah, and he shot brush. That
You
joint was
said that.
crazy when I brought that around. You know what I'm saying? But Access is shout out to my man Ryan. Shout out to Devin Walls, my man out in Chester, my folks out in Chester. Dev supplied the bank for me at Wells Fargo. And Dev helped me get in touch with the mayor and the commissioner to be able to get my insurance and my permits to block off the blocks downtown Chester. And we did a bank robbery heist, man. But it's for it's for Bitcoin. It's It's not for like cash, and it's like a, you know, my name Black Deniro. It came from Robert De Niro from watching the movie Heat. So it was something that I always wanted to do.
So that's how you got your name, Black
Yeah.
Deniro? Because you, okay.
Yeah. My favorite
Okay.
actor, and they call me Black. So that is Access is up next, man. I'm just excited to
what's
see
up.
what I start the editing process next week.
Shout out to Black for Black. We do this thing called Throw
Yeah, I was
of the
about
Week.
to say you better not. I bet you
Yeah.
better
All
not,
right,
because
so
I
we-
got one,
And Black
motherfucker.
is first. Go ahead.
I ain't telling what it was yet.
Yeah.
I don't even know
He
what's going
first.
on.
He first,
All right,
though.
so look, Thought of the Week is something that we do. We just you get a moment to shout out anybody you want to shout out, anything that was on your mind that bothers you, anything some hate shit somebody said, you can address it,
Or a message you wanna
a
put out
message you
there.
want to put out there, or anything that you
Anything.
want
Or
to
say something. Yeah.
Yeah,
some
anything.
motivational shit. Like it's just the Thought of the Week. So we start with Black.
I guess the thought of the week is don't address hate. I don't address none of that shit no more, man. Damn. I really did, but I don't care what you think, how you perceive me. You know what I'm saying? I always say, you know, the number one leader, the number one downfall to me from of black males is pride and perception. You worry about how people perceive you, which hurts your pride, will cause you to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You worry about how people perceive you, it hurts your pride, then you start ranting or hating. I don't care what you think of me, how you feel, what you think. You know what I mean? So that's my thought. My whole thing is I don't address nothing. I done heard little whispers and things like that, a whole lot of stuff from people saying and doing because they may not agree that I don't agree with the way they did certain things or, you know what I'm saying, people don't like where I'm at in my life or my career. I don't care. I don't address nothing, man. All I say is live life to the best of your ability. Stop worrying about the most negative things and just really don't do that, though. I just think people, if I wanted to say one thing, I would say live by these quotes that we say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to let anybody trick me out my spot. That's easy to say when we sitting here laughing and joking.
Yeah.
But what about when that real
Really
test
happen.
comes and you
Yeah.
let somebody trick you out your spot? And I got a situation in me when I'm dealing with something and I got to always remember I'm me. So when people say things or do certain things, I'm ready to already
Be on go.
just take it there
Yeah.
before it even
Yeah,
spread.
yeah,
I just ignore it now. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the things I always said that I'm telling people too, and I'm going to break some shirts up with this is protect your peace with no exceptions.
That's about right.
Heavy on protecting peace.
Protect your peace, but people say it, but they still let it get
They
disturbed.
say it all the time. 'cause
Protect it
it's-
with no exceptions. That means your mom, your daughter, your son, your kid, your man, your
Yeah.
homie, your cousin. I don't care who it is. Nobody's breaking this peace right now. That's where I'm at because I'm too old. I'm not playing. I'm not dying. Stress kills you, not the
Yeah.
person that's killed, not stressing
Real-
you.
for
Yeah,
real.
You know what I'm saying? So
Y'all see this
protect your
here line.
peace with no exceptions. I don't care. If you want all this love I got to give, you welcome. I'll open the door. You coming right into this bubble. If you want to leave the bubble, I'm going to close the door. You can stay the fuck out there. And I'm still going to cuddle up
know
and
that's
sleep. And I'm going to sleep good. I'm telling you. I
Exactly.
promise you. I don't care who it is. I'm not playing. I don't care. I don't care if it's a son, daughter, sister, brother, cousin.
See?
If you, I got
See?
all the love to give. You can have it. You're welcome to it. But once you start trying to disturb my peace, nah, it ain't happening. I got too much to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Black. That's his Thought of
like
the Week.
it. I
Mac,
like
what's your Thought of the Week?
It's like, no. See, because I heard you. I heard your little, you did like a breathe. It was one of yours. Anyway, the goal is simple. Be better than yesterday. That's all I got for y'all tonight.
Be better than yesterday.
Be better than yesterday. It's easy. Yeah.
Oh, all right. That's all right. Don't look at me. Don't look at me, brother. Don't look at me. That was good. You don't normally do that.
Yeah, she doesn't.
But we really appreciate that.
it was positive.
I wish Black was here last week because some niggas made me upset. I let niggas disturb my peace, but I said at the end that I'm at peace. So yeah, I like that. My joint this week is accept people as they are. put them in a place where they belong. You are the CEO of your life. That's it for me. Yeah, you hire and you fire and you promote in your life.
So you hire, fire, promote. I love all this positive energy tonight.
Positive night.
I do,
bro. I'm telling you, last week I was very upset, but now, like I said, I was at peace. I'm at
Wait,
peace.
last week when?
See what I'm saying? Leave it there.
Leave it there.
I'm at peace this week. Did you see me? I came in dancing.
You did.
All right, that's all that matters.
He did.
You got to promote positive energy
For sure.
stronger than negative energy. Because if I'd have said fuck one person throughout this whole interview, it would have been viral tomorrow and everybody would have been coming. But when you promoting positivity and you shouting out everybody, that shit don't get to nobody or they'll see it and won't care.
The crazy thing about it is that's what we always say. Like, that negative
harder
shit, we're
fight.
not about to try to go viral off of being negative.
No.
That's too easy. They love negative.
But everybody do. You know what I'm saying?
What you got for us, fat boy?
All right. This is my thought of the week.
Make it a thought, not a segment.
Oh, shit. He was on time. Give him a break.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, this is my thought of the week. Is it a realistic expectation that all men of power can be just with one woman?
You always on nut shit.
Why I gotta
bro.
be a power? Any men, period.
Ooh, you hear that?
But specifically, I was
You
just
can,
speaking
though.
about niggas that got shit
So
going
you don't
on.
think that men of power can be with one woman? That's what you're
I'm
saying.
gonna keep it
You're
a bean.
asking.
All right, so
What's
my man.
considered power, though?
Hold on, I got you a backstory. My man.
Segment.
No, because I'm gonna address what Black just said. My man just got married, and I've been around him lately, and then his friends just chill with their wife.
Okay.
They regular niggas.
So what's considered power?
A nigga who
Got money?
No, a nigga who's make decisions. A nigga who's important.
That don't mean you
A nigga
don't
that
know
make
what they
decisions.
doing. You don't know what they doing.
Can I answer my man question, cuz?
You know she about to be right at you. I don't even know why you started this shit.
I let you get your time. It's my time now.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just saying niggas who got niggas with motion, niggas that got shit going on. A nigga who could,
Okay.
I could do this, I could do that. Yeah, I don't need you for that. You get what I'm saying? So a nigga that got shit shaking. Is it realistic expectation for them to just have one woman?
Yeah, it's possible.
Do it depend on the man?
Yeah, it do. It depends on the maturity level. Because you can have somebody with money, motion, or whatever that wasn't used to nothing. But you could have somebody who had women. I had women all my life before
There
I
you
was
go.
when I was dead pop. My confidence and just me, I always was accustomed to beautiful women, the baby moms and all. Everybody beautiful. I never had to explain your baby mom. When they used to put that post up,
Yes,
if you only get
your
bad, was
first
explain your
and
baby
all
moms.
that,
I used to
yeah.
throw mines up, but like I don't got no explaining to do. Everybody's beautiful, so I'm accustomed to it. So when you're accustomed to something, you can also get tired of it. You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
accustomed.
That's why you don't see me up here with no jewelry.
I'm sorry.
I don't really have
He
to wear
talking
jewelry.
that shit.
I'm just
Yes,
being honest.
because this
Be
is the
for real.
mature Black.
I don't have to wear jewelry. I don't have to buy all these cars and stuff no more because I know I can do it. I can go buy a car, a truck tomorrow. I can go buy a Rollie tomorrow. Word on everything. But I don't care. I don't have to. So because I'm accustomed to certain things. I'm accustomed to women. So I don't have to do that.
First of all, Black giving y'all the cheat code of a mature
Listen.
Bro,
motherfucker
she
who
just
really
said
live
on
life.
fucking mommy, dead ass. That's what she said.
The majority of y'all not like Black.
They're not.
Yeah, a lot of
majority
of y'all
but
not
that's why I
like
said.
blood.
That's why she said it depends on the man too.
It
because
depends on the person.
If you're accustomed to, if you tired of bullshit, I'm gonna tell you something. A strong woman with you, bro. That's another saying.
Yeah.
That's not every strong man is a stronger woman
But what if the
that we
man
don't
not strong?
use. Then she not gonna stick around too long. She not gonna stick around too long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this real quick.
He always do this
had
shit.
I'm gonna say this.
He,
I'm gonna
he
say
do
this.
this shit all the time, bro.
Number
It's
this
a-
segment
go
number
ahead.
2.
Listen, it's a nigga in the NBA right now who can be considered one of the greatest NBA players currently, right? I know who he fucking, and that's my folks. But this person has a wife
Yeah, time
and
to
a
go.
family.
Time to go.
You get what I'm saying?
Tahir's, fade us out, Tahir's.
He just the depiction of that.
Fade us out.
So when you say a
Fade us
man of
out.
power, Listen, 216. We gonna get back to that.
Go ahead. Fade us out, bro.
216 South 11th Street.
Yeah.
That's November the 14th, right?
Yeah,
November the
216
14th.
South 11th
I
Street.
just went past that place
Flyer
yesterday,
coming
too.
soon.
Yeah.
It's the Eagles watch party at Strange Love.
Strange Love.
Come fuck with us.
Say slide.
Free wings. It's
Yeah.
hookah. It's a bar you can
sure
purchase
it's
your
hookah?
beverage.
No,
Yes.
it's
I don't
promise
want,
it's
I don't
hookah.
want rumble.
Yes.
No, we
I'm
promise it's
rumbling this
hookah.
time.
We
It
promise,
gotta
we
be
promise.
hookah there.
It's
We
hookah
promise.
there, Mac.
All right.
It's hookah there.
Yeah.
Come through. Free wings on me. Eagles watch
play who?
party.
You know who Eagles play?
Washington Commanders.
Okay, yeah, that's good. It's gonna be a good game.
It's
Rolling.
gonna be Eagles watch party.
Interconference shit.
Keep It A Yard will be hosting.
Yep.
DJ Day on the ones and twos.
Keep It A Yard
That was
will
who
be
we
hosting.
had already?
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh, that's all.
Keep
okay.
It A Yard will be hosting. That's all three of us.
Yeah, that's a shot at you, Mac.
Fade us out.
The two
Fade us out.
hosting.
Listen,
Fade us out.
we
Fade
gonna
us out.
catch you on the back end. Get next to me.
Yo.